Peace and greetings. What's up to True Life Stories and the whole DMT family movie idea? It's brilliant, and I appreciate the opportunity to maybe be a part of it. Um, my name is Ken L, aka Ken 10. I want to say that, I hope something that I have to say in this recording will help someone receive enlightenment. About a year and a half ago, I did 7.5 grams of mushrooms, and it was intense. It wasn't nothing that I expected. I researched all of that stuff, grew my own, all of that. I got into it. And everything that Terrence McKenna said about the fact that nothing will prepare you. There is no book you can read. There is no video you can watch that will prepare you for when things begin to slide. That is the truth, and I know that firsthand now. But my experience began, I ate the 7.5. About an hour in, it started coming on. From my left, I was hearing what sounded like vibrations, music, drums playing in the distance, and it was coming closer and closer and closer. I tried to stay in the room in the darkness and do the Terrence McKenna approach of silent darkness, but it was so scary that I jumped up, went in the living room, the den where my wife was. She was asking me, "Are you okay?" No, I'm not. Something's going on. This ain't what I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't nothing I could do to stop it. The next thing you know, I tried to lay back down again. I jumped up and came back in the room with her again. And this time I heard a female voice from the left say, "Do you really want to do this in front of her? You have summoned us and we are here. You have questions and we will answer." And I knew then that I need to go back in this room, lay down, and deal with what I've done. And I did that courageously. I laid down, and as soon as I closed my eyes, it was just this triple black darkness that I knew I had never seen this liquid, oily black like that before. From the left, the fractal designs just started pouring in. They started assembling, making different, designs and stuff like that. The fractal image of itself is, the design within the design within the design. And in retrospect, I remember thinking, what it was saying, what that means is, this is a dream within a dream within a dream. But the fractals made a wall onto that all that blackness, and then two silhouettes walked out of the blackness in the form of a male and a female, the male to my left, the female to my right, and they approached me. As they approached, behind them, the wall of fractal designs became faces, and all these faces, a theater of faces, was standing there looking at me, and I looked closely at them, and I realized they was black. And I said that to them, "Y'all black." And they all started dancing. They started dancing, showing me things, da 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 da. And I came to my senses for a minute, and I asked, I was like, "What? Why y'all not doing nothing to help us? Black people here in America, why they not helping us, in the situation that we in?" So the male and female that was to my left and right, they then picked me up, set me back, and took me and set me down in this chair. And the next thing I know, the room changed and I was on a spaceship. For real. I was on a spaceship. And on this spaceship, I felt this like electricity run down my spine. And that electricity became words in my head that said, "You've been dead for a long time. You have forgotten there is only you. There is only you. There is only you." And I didn't understand that, but, I never saw who it was talking to me, but it would be a finger that would go past, like to draw my attention to look at this. And on this side of the ship, it was it was 3 or 4 panels showing different things. Then the hand would go that way and tell me, look at this side. And over here, the panels were showing a bunch of stuff that I deal with personally. things I need to get together in my own life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was graphs and all of it was making sense. And it was even showing me that I created all of this. This is something I created for myself. And then this being started like telling me if I didn't like it, then change it. And at the same time, I felt the ship like it undocked from something, and now we I could hear this noise like, and that just kept building and building and building to the point where it's like, I'm going through something. Like, I'm stiff, at home, my body is stiff as a board, stretched out, and we going through, and the lady on my left, I heard her say, "Don't forget to breathe, breathe." And when I inhaled, then the next thing I know, I was just floating in space. And I was like in front of the sun, a big orange, yellow, and red ball of energy. It wasn't hot. And I was just floating in front of it. And, dude was still telling me to change it. I didn't know what to do. So I reached up with my hand, like I'm just wipe everything away. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to do that. Nothing changed. But everybody, I just heard a round of applause, people cheering, clapping, you'll be back. You'll be back. We'll get it together the next time. So I hope this helps somebody. I have a whole lot more to say, but I don't really have a lot of time. Peace and blessings.